Bhakti Bhavati Naistiki. That yet look at today. Bhuyah tvam tapa atishtha Vidyam chaiva madashayam Tabhyam antar hridi brahman Lokan drakshesi apavrita Bhuyah tvam tapa atishtha Vidyam chaiva madashayam Tabhyam antar hridi brahman Lokan drakshasi apavrita Bhuyah tvam tapa atishtha Vidyam chaiva madashayam Tabhyam antar hridi brahman Lokan drakshasi apavrita Bhuyah tvam tapa atishtha Vidyam chaiva madashayam Tabhyam antar hridi brahman Lokan drakshasi apavrita Bhuyah again tvam yourself tapaha penance atishtha be situated vidya in the knowledge cha also eva certainly mat my ashaya under the protection tambhyam by those qualifications antaha within hridi in the heart brahman O brahmana lokan all the words drakshasi you will see apavrita all disclosed. O Brahma, situate yourself in penance and meditation and follow the principle of knowledge to receive my favor. By this action, you will be able to understand everything from within your heart. O Brahma, situate yourself in penance and meditation and follow the principles of knowledge to receive my favor. By these actions, you will be able to understand everything from within your heart. Yes, Amrita Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
The mercy the Lord bestows upon a particular person engaged in executing the responsible work entrusted unto him is beyond imagination. But his mercy is received due to our penance and perseverance in executing devotional service. Brahma was entrusted with the work of creating the planetary systems. The Lord instructed him that when he meditated, he would very easily know where and how the planetary systems must be arranged. The directions were to come from within, and there was no necessity for anxiety in that task. Such instructions of Buddhi Yoga are directly imparted by the Lord from within, as confirmed in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 10, verse 10. Hare Krishna.
Om Jnana-timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Pashad Deshatarine. Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bhuyatam tapa atishtha Vidyam chaivam madashayam Tabhyam antarhiti Brahman Lokan darkshasi apavratan. O Brahma, situate yourself in penance and meditation and follow the principle of knowledge to receive my favor. By this action, you will be able to understand everything from within your heart. Very nice, shloka, sweet. First thing is that spiritual life is very personal. Many times in spiritual life, our attitude also becomes like karma kanda. We are discussing this karma kanda principle. Not even karma kanda, karma mimamsa. What is karma mimamsa principle? You do good, you get good. You do bad, you get bad. Punya is supreme. Karma is supreme. But the fact is, karma is not supreme. God is supreme. Therefore, the example is given in the Bhagavatam. Prahlad Maharaj says, my dear Lord, people neglected by you cannot be saved. Just like a person who is in a boat, father, mother are no, person neglected by you have no protection. Just like a boat is not a protection on ocean, you can always drown. Just like doctor is not a protection for a patient, still you can die. And parents are not a protection of child, still the child can die. Okay? It's not 100% protection. So similarly, sometimes we feel there is no need of special mercy for Krishna to give me. And our practice of spiritual life becomes like Jaimini's karma imams. Why it is wrong? First thing you forget, it's a very personal process. All we're trying to do in spiritual life is trying to please Krishna. And the standard of our sadhana, standard of our aparada, standard of our chanting. We can't be anytime say, I'm doing Shuddha Nama. We cannot say. All the services which I offer, therefore there is a famous statement by Srila Prabhupada. He's taking a class and roaring. He's, as Acharya, he's on the platform of instructing like a lion. Even Srila Prabhupada Guru was also called Simha Guru. Therefore, you see, we saw all the Gaudiya Math, when we saw Mayapur, always Simha is there, both sides. Wow. That is a symbol. Srila Prabhupada is also like Simha. When he starts speaking, all the thieves, all the atheists, all will run away. They can't face him. So he's speaking very forcefully different philosophy of Krishna consciousness. And suddenly it touches this point. He says, when you offer to Krishna something, you should have this attitude. Krishna, I don't know how to cook for you. If cooking for the Lord is done by Radharani, who are we? We do as an instrument in the hand of Radharani, but still we are not perfect instrument. So I don't know how I'm cooking for you. I don't know how to cook. Now I'm offering you something I don't even know how to offer properly. And I have no love for you. But please accept. When Prabhupada says, please accept, his voice starts cracking and he starts crying. So that's the heart of a devotee. So always begging the mercy of the Lord, always begging to be engaged in his service. So it's not Jaimini Karma Mamsa. Always begging the Lord, please accept my devotion service. And this attitude we have, then this kind of prayer attitude, say once, we are doing devotion service, we are doing various activities, but the attitude of, my Lord, please accept. Please accept. I chanted my rounds today. Please accept. I hope you accept them for your pleasure. I offered bhoga to you today. Please accept my Lord. So whatever services you do, they're always just like in Bhagavad Gita we read. What do we read in Bhagavad Gita? The Yagna, Dana, Tapa are contaminated by the three modes. Correct? Everything gets contaminated and there is a list of them. So similarly, even our Navavidha Bhakti gets contaminated by three modes. The Prabhupada writes one place, 81 varieties of devotion service people can do. So how? 9 into 3, 27 into 380. Calculate like that. So you're doing japa, but can be covered by Rajoguna, Tamoguna. And it is. It's not pure japa. It's contaminated. Therefore, it is not Shuddha Nama. It's contaminated. And Shuddha Nama gives immense pleasure to the Lord. First thing, Nama should be there. We should chant. We should chant our rounds. At the same time, we should know that it is not Shuddha Nama. It's not giving pleasure to the Lord. Shuddha Nama, it will come and three modes don't touch it. So similarly, we are reading. Again, three modes will disturb. Shravanam, Kirtanam. We are speaking now. Again, the three modes disturb. So three modes are still disturbing our devotion service, and it is not very pleasing when it is disturbed. Just like you're offering something to the Lord, plate is not clean. Not very pleasing to accept. Somebody is offering food on a plate which is not very clean. It's not very pleasant to accept. It should be clean, pure. Sattam Vishuddham Vasudeva Shabditam. So Krishna consciousness actually accepted of the Lord in Shuddha Sattva. That's a real pleasure. So, but we are not there on that. No, we are offering on the order of the Acharya. We are not directly offering to it. That's why our offering goes to next. Correct? And sometimes it is said the Acharyas also keep some additional items on the plate as their, my Guru, please you offer. And goes, offering happens. So anyway, the point is that we can offer service to Krishna in actually pure consciousness. Just like Bhagavatam, we are reading Bhagavatam. This is not for us. This book is meant for Paramhamsas. Dharma Projita Kaito Attara Paramo Nirmasaranam Sata. It's actually a book meant for Paramhamsas. And they only can properly relish Bhagavatam also. When the Shukamuni is speaking Bhagavatam, Parikshit Maharaj did not even take a drop of water, totally absorbed. Not only he, all the people hearing. The kind of questions even Samika Rishi asked to Suta Goswami. Suta Goswami says that, once in the time, Parikshit Maharaj was traveling and he saw a cow being punished by a Kalipurusha. So Suta Goswami, Samika Rishi says, Suta Goswami, my respected sir, I have a request. What? If this narration does not deal with Krishna consciousness, please stop it. Just imagine materially the kind of news it is. In Vedic culture, cow is respected like a mother. Killing a cow is unheard of. It doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. All throughout the earth, Vedic culture is prominent. Nobody will touch a cow. Never. It's mother. Sometimes, Srila Prabhupada, it's not an animal, it's a mother. That kind of respect was given. You don't count a mother to be which animal. No, it's mother. Given so much respect. You cannot touch a cow. It's such a big material news. But still they are saying, if this news does not have any reference to Krishna, please don't talk about it. Why waste one moment of valuable life in such narrations? Anna? They ask like that. Bhagavatam first canto. It's shocking. How much they are keen that one moment is not wasted and they hear Krishna Katha from both their ears. So even hearers at assembly of Shukamuni or at Suta Goswami's assembly were all very, very advanced devotees. So Bhagavatam actually meant for them, not for people like that. But they are given a chance. Just like in Krishna book, Prabhupada says that shloka, Nivartatarshayopi mana bhavo shadi shota manovirama kautama shlokam vinavurajit. He says that, this is so beautiful. The Bhagavatam actually relished by Nivritta. Nivritta means whose heart doesn't have any trishna, no more any thirst for sense enjoyment. They can relish Bhagavatam. What we can relish. Yeah, so for us it acts like medicine. But the real pleasure of Bhagavatam cannot be drunk by us in our disease condition. We are taking it like a medicine. Okay, so similarly, Krishna consciousness, whole the process of Krishna consciousness, we should take it that we have been given a chance. Like one devotee was very nicely saying, Lord Rama, when he came to fight with Ravana, did not go back to Ayodhya because he was in Vanvas. He could have actually emergency gone to Ayodhya and brought his army to punish Ravana. He didn't do that. He managed the monkeys. So we are also actually given a chance by Srila Prabhupada. But if you say the rules and regulations, we are far away. We cannot be even accepted. But that's a mercy of the Acharya in Kali Yuga. He has his guru's mission, just like Prabhupada was in America. He was giving chance to everybody to take up devotion service. So we have been given a chance. Not that we are qualified to do devotion service. It's a mercy. Mercy means we don't deserve it. Then it is called mercy. But if you do not have a proper attitude, then we think, I deserve it. Then that's not mercy. Then in this kind of outlook in spiritual life, Karmamasa outlook in spiritual life, we don't pray. Prayer stop. We don't even experience real pleasure of Krishna consciousness. All we experience is some kind of peace in the mind because sense enjoyment has not happened. Like we talk in Bhagavad Gita, about Sattvic people, that they have a problem, that they may become proud of the situation, but they will not pray. So they stay in Sattva-guna, they don't climb to Krishna consciousness. So similarly, if we practice Krishna consciousness, Shanavatam Sakata Krishnaha Punya Shavana Kirtanaha Edentosya Badrani Vidunoti Suhasata. So there is, even if we chant without proper service attitude, there is going to be punya, the mind really calm and peaceful. And that may give us some kind of a comfort zone. And without tasting real pleasure of Krishna consciousness, we may become little complacent. That should not happen. Krishna consciousness is actually mercy. And when you feel the pleasure of serving Guru and Krishna, then you understand, oh, that is mercy. It's not what we generally take, just a peace of mind. Many people actually practice spiritual life in so many other paths just for peace of mind. People are generally not practicing spiritual life for waves and ripples of love of Krishna. No, they're practicing spiritual life. That's why they do meditation. Then we become another candidate like that one. We'll also do some meditation one day because we do not know what is the pleasure of Krishna consciousness. That comes by the mercy of the Acharya. So it's very, very personal philosophy. It's not impersonal. I always give that example. You go to buy a ticket from the conductor, you don't even look at his face. Similarly, for obeisance, some supreme is there. Not the lordship is there, Sri Radha Govinda. No, are you comfortable? Please engage me in your service. I'm not qualified. I'm so fortunate to be at your lotus feet and doing some service to you. So that kind of prayers will not come. See the Acharya, one Murti there, Supreme is there, man. That's it. So in the beginning of spiritual life, we are impersonal. But as the heart becomes purified, our interaction with the Acharya, with the deities, is very, very personal. Even with the devotees, we are very personal. How are you? You're comfortable? Then anyway, I can do some service to you. Then we more personally want to serve and seek the pleasure of a Vaishnava. We want to seek the pleasure of Acharya. We are very worried. Prabhupada says, in spiritual life, we should be careful and fearful. What is it? We should be very careful and fearful. Just like I've generally noticed, you see a teenager boy, what are the age they have, something like that? Some 13, 14 years. They have this behavior, very fearful, careful. He's not sure, he's doing work, but that kind of attitude we should have in spiritual life. I'm doing, maybe some mistake may happen, Lord may get upset at me. I'm very careful and I'm very careful and fearful. So that's very important. We should also have that attitude. So let me just finish by reading this purport so I don't go away totally. Oh Brahma, situate yourself in penance and meditation, follow the principle of knowledge to receive my favor. That's the objective. You forget. Objective is Krishna's mercy. You will be able to understand everything with him. Okay, now proper saying, the mercy the Lord bestowed particularly interested in beyond imagination. Look at it. The mercy Krishna gives is beyond imagination. By his mercy, but his mercy received due to penance and perseverance executing devotion service. You cannot say, I'm only praying. I don't do sadhana, I don't do devotion service. No. So, that's not correct. It's seeing a penance and perseverance in executing devotion service, Krishna becomes pleased. Okay? But even then we are doing, generally Krishna and Guru are very merciful, but at the same time, always seek their mercy. Brahma entrusted the work of creating a planetary systems, huge work given to him. And the Lord entrusted when he meditated, he would very easily know where and how the planetary system must be arranged. So Krishna says, be engaged, be sincerely, meditate on me, and I'll reveal everything to you. The directions were to come from within, because the Lord is situated in the heart of everybody. Okay? And there was no necessity for anxiety in that task. No need to be anxious. Krishna is saying, yes, Brahma did tapasya a very long time. And then Krishna accepted it. Congratulate. Krishna is accepted. Yes, I'm very satisfied. Now I'll make you the instrument in my work. So similarly, we should also be sincere and pray to the Lord. It's your work I am doing. I'm not doing my work. But I'll be very privileged if you make me the instrument in your hand. Such instruction of Buddhi Yoga directly imparted by the Lord from within as come from Bhagavad Gita. What is that? Bhagavad Gita 10.10, quoted many times. Tada yesham satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam tadami buddhi yogam tam yenamam upayantite. So when you are doing devotional service with priti, with the objective, the Lord should be pleased. He is a person. And let my this devotional service please Krishna. Dadami buddhi yoga. Krishna is when he is pleased, he gives a knowledge from within the heart. Yenamam upayantite. What kind of knowledge? By which we can achieve his lotus feet. Hare Krishna, thank you very much. So our objectives are almost on target. Level 1, we are not reaching 50, but not far away. We crossed 30. Level 2, we have doing quite well. Our target was 5,000, but we have reached around 3,000. Not bad. Level 3, the target was 500, we reached 433. And level 4, target was 50, we reached 100. So many people, we kept campaigning in all the previous batches because somehow our communication mistake was left out. So things have been there and gone well. We still need some teachers in Hindi department. If anybody feels you like to teach in Hindi, please write to me. 50% registration level 1 is in Hindi. Very volatile group. Not all, they disappear a lot, but still huge group. So my request to everybody will be that if anybody is there, feel you can teach in Hindi, please communicate with me. Okay, Hare Krishna. Monday is going to be, today evening is the 0 day. And Monday is going to be another day, which is going to be the Monday. There is Prabhupada Disappearance Day, Monday, no? So this is Prabhupada Samadhi Day, Prabhupada Disappearance Day. In the evening, we will have, actually what is more convenient is that morning itself, I'll take a long class on Srila Prabhupada Samadhi, okay? 8 o'clock morning. Evening, you may yourself have a class.